Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. Welcome to the Bait Trap. This is some Evolve Alpha gameplay. I'm playing the stock support class as a hunter. It's always smart to figure out the IQ of the other players. And right there, we've got a man down. Man down. Yes, he went in the river. Yes, he got one banged. And yes, our whole group is about to get messed up. The one thing I learned early and often is never go in the rivers when playing Evolve. Simply jump back over them or use a bridge, such as featured on my left-hand side. The monster was in the background, even as a level 1, with several of us half health, one guy down, he simply could have wrecked us. This round quickly became a wonderful game of cat and mouse. It's important to find the monster, keep him in check, don't let him feed, and we've got one guy down already, and I'm running for my life. The nice thing about the stock support player is I can go invis. Now, the problem is I'm on fire. This is going to last quite a while. My jump pack is down, and I'm down to a sliver of health. But the fire is gone. I'm still invis. I'm simply going to wait. The last thing I want to do is start shooting it out with this guy because he has full armor and full health. He would have smashed on me and gone nom 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 all day long. So we make it. We've got a couple guys alive still. A man's down, and he's evolving right before my eyes. I'm just a little bit late with the bombs. That is the power of the support, the stock support. Claptrap, as I like to call him, has the basic turrets he can throw out. He's got 5 of them, and they can do a ton of damage, but it takes time. But that right there is the total DPS. Got him down a couple bars of health, but you're going to see that used in a better way. And this is the power of the support. Not just his invis power, which you got to use to help teammates out, right? If the medic's getting trained on, if he's getting focused on, or you've got your heavy that's getting focused on and his shield's down, you can pop a viz, run near your teammates, and help them out. But the second you start using your primary or your secondary, you will come out of that invis. So it's very important to time that properly and try to keep this on the guys who are basically getting focused on, because this support shield can really help out your medic. Whenever you've got the stop medic, his most important duty is tranking the monster. Because the monster's glowing green, that trank lasts for 7 to 8 seconds. He simply can't be jumping all around. I'm switching to DPS right here, and I'm going to use myself as bait, or try to, and he kind of interrupts it, and I'm down. But the good news is this. I dropped the bombs, ate up some of his health, and Daisy is going to come save my life. Whenever you're playing the monster, it's important to know this. Does the enemy team have Lazarus, which can instantly revive you? Or does the hunter have Daisy, or do they have both? If you don't keep track of Daisy and Lazarus, the heals are just quick. Now, a smart support player playing the stock support is going to go invis with Lazarus and help him pop those instant heals so the monster doesn't even see. And he's running away. We got all of his armor stripped off. He's running away, feeding. Very smart, elusive monster. We've got a man or two down, which is allowing us to basically regroup and re-heal. It's important for us to simply stay alive in this stage. Can we hunt him down with 3 players? Probably. But look at our composition. We're support, we're medic, and half a DPS, really. We don't really have everything going on. Claptrap has amazing DPS. That's the second support player that you unlock, but he loses that shield that he can give to other players. And he also can't go invis, which are 2 very helpful things to the group chemistry. Whenever you're playing any sort of monster, where it's the Goliath, the Kraken, or whatever monsters they're going to release, there's a certain chemistry that's going to work out better versus specific monsters, or if they're being super aggressive. This is the very elusive and smart type. And right there, I'm just going to pop and viz, just in case the monster is lurking, because we've got 50 seconds. It's all about buying that time. Sometimes the best thing you could do is disengage. Not engage at all, because you're going to be in a lot of trouble if you would have engaged at that point in time, basically. So he's going to go for the damage core, right? He's going to go for the core because he's going to get level 3. So we know where he's got to be. Right? You hear him smashing on that right now, so we've got to start doing damage. We've got 20-some seconds before our guy gets in, and the way you stop this damage is simply damage him just a little bit, and we've got to engage this fight. We're going to be a man down. We're going to start this fight a man down, and he's almost got all of his shields, and he's got 3 bars of health. The thing is, when the monster starts evolving, he gains health. If you let him be full health and get to level 2 and get his shields up, he's going to have full health and full shields. That's a nightmare. But if you get his armor down, you start working on his health, that health will only regain just a little bit as he evolves to level 2 and level 3. If he's already level 3 and you get him down to 1 bar of health through the games of cat and mouse, you're going to be okay.
Thanks.
You just can't let him feed and get his armor all the way up. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get his armor down. Our 4th player is going to join us, and we're going to get set up here. Because this guy's very, very smart about the cat and mouse. Not to mention, we've got 4 players back in the mix. We can easily revive each other more and run the distraction game. And I eat a rock to the face. So he's down to just under 3 bars of health, trying to do a little DPS, but then switch to the focus of the shield because that's what's important, keeping the players alive. Our hunter is really low health, our medic's half health, and he's going to have 2.5 bars of health. But we know where he's got to be, right? So that's why we're going to call this the bait pile. I landed a couple orbital strikes, if you will call them, earlier, but didn't really get the mean, nasty ones. The monster's got a timer working against him. We've got some revive penalties. That's why my health doesn't go all the way up anymore, and we're getting ready. The hunter's getting his traps out. Hopefully the medic's getting his tranq gun ready, which we really didn't do very well, and we've got 3 minutes left on this match. He's already done quite a bit of damage to the reactor core, the damaged core right there, but he is coming back. He's going to be coming back with vengeance. The question is, how much feeding could he do? He's not going to regenerate any health, but he will regenerate a lot of armor. I guess it's depending on the perk that he had, because if he did select the right perk, I guess the monster could regenerate a little bit of health along the way, which would be an absolute nightmare for us. Into last, here comes Big Daddy, because the round is quickly ending, spotting him as much as possible to help out the team. He does, in fact, have full armor, and that right there is why we call it the bait pile. There goes all his armor. That is the power of the support. If he can get kited and hamstrung with the tranq gun, the hunter traps, that can also help you land the bombs on his head. But the most important thing is, why not put everybody in a pile? It's a Goliath. He's got to come get you. He doesn't have enough time to throw a bunch of rocks. If he comes in for that jump smash, or if he charges, you can simply drop that. He is down to 1.5 bars of health. All that armor, all that feeding is gone. We've got a man down. I've really got to switch to my secondary role, which is keeping the other people alive, but then he figures me out. I'm going to go down. But remember Daisy? I mentioned her earlier. And of course Lazarus, which we don't have. Keeping an eye on all the bad guys if you're the monster, the hunter. I'm going to get a timely revive. He's got barely any health. Our medic's left. I'm down. Our assault's down. Can I get this revive just in time? With the old pistolo? And we pull it out. What do you guys think of the Evolve gameplay? Do you guys want to see more monster gameplay, including an extremely elusive game of cat and mouse, much like that, but I'm the Goliath? Or do you want to see more hunter gameplay, including my favorite, Claptrap? As always, YouTubers, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you soon.
All right, I'm level 2.